Modern gaming is such a chore to play. Huge updates, unoptimized graphics, and aggressive microtransactions. I miss the days where you just need to buy the console, put the game in, and have a great time. Punching dudes, shooting aliens, or just riding your awesome bike. So today, let's talk about NES games that help me define my taste in gaming. Mario is the cover boy of Nintendo, but I hate to break it to you, I find Mario dumb and stupid. So I find Rainbow Island better, although Rainbow signifies other stuff nowadays.
Ha! Gay!
For a kids game, you get bosses with life bars, and instead of going to the right side of the screen all the time, you go to the top until you reach a boss fight. And if you still insist that Mario is still the one for you, then I'll let this guy do the talking.
Hi, I'm Jackie Chan. I'm going undercover in the internet.
Legendary intro, a more logical combat where you punch, kick, or even Hadouken your way to victory, not to mention a banging soundtrack. But if that is still not enough to convince that Mario sucks, then maybe this Oonga Booga boy do the trick. If Mario can change costumes to gain powers,
Ha! Gay!
then my boy can tame freaking dinosaurs, man, to help him slay monsters and not to be made unless. This one is a little bit sus, but believe it or not, I managed to beat Little Mermaid back in the day.
Ha!
Wait. Let me explain. I played it back when I'm stuck with my cousin on some family gathering, and the only game that she has is, you guessed it, Little Mermaid. But honestly, I play this game than Mario any day. If there's one game that, in my humble opinion, kicked the shit out of Mario, it's this game. From changing platforming directions to a more logical combat and better bosses. This is a game that I never regretted playing, so you should try it. I promise you, it's excellent. Maybe the first game on the list that I find lesser than Mario, but playing this with my mom while waiting for dad to come home back in the day was simply priceless. And also you have Hammer. Just saying. Hammer. Never been a Metroid fan, but this game is the closest game I played to Metroid. Awesome mech with reverse gravity powers and awesome boss fights. I'm in. What if I tell you that there's a game where you can kill monsters with a big ass yo-yo? That's Rygar. This is one of the very first game I played that, aside from what I've said earlier, I really don't remember anything else. Have you ever watched a Chinese martial arts movie where they jump and fly so high? That's how exactly I felt playing this game. Like you can jump so high that I wish I could join NBA and beat everyone because I jump so high. Yeah, I only played this game once when we went to my uncle's house and he let me play his NES while my family members talk like there's no tomorrow. And this game leaves a lasting impression to me because this game has an upgrade, a shop system, and epic boss fights. For me, this is like the first iteration of the Souls-like game loop. This is another game that I played in my uncle's console. The only thing that I remember is how terrified I was when this whale-like fish thing ate me whole. And now, I need to fight my way out. Traumatic. While most of the people argue which NBA game is the best, deep inside my heart, there's only one basketball game to rule them all. This is the best basketball game hands down. That is huge coming from someone who doesn't give a flying f*** about basketball. And after seeing this animation, it's still the best. No questions asked. This game is so simple. Ride your bike as fast as possible through the obstacles. And the engine sound is so iconic that I tried mimicking how it sounds back then by yelling in front of a fan. Try it, works like a charm. If you are a regular in this channel, What's wrong with you, man? If you are, you must have heard that I choose Contra over Mario every single time. This is not even a question to me. Shooting aliens, androids, and massive spaceships is probably more appealing to me than jumping over mushrooms and changing costumes. Another manly game for a pipsqueak like me. Every kid at some point wants to be a ninja. And do I even need to explain why I play this game? This game is hardcore. Never able to beat it. I played a lot of top-down shooters. I played Commando, Gunsmoke, Frontline, and many more. But this game, in my opinion, is the precursor for Metal Slug, like drivable vehicles, military team, and many more. I love this game so much. Battle City is the first game that introduces co-op to me. I always play this with my mom and always get scolded for shooting the eagle that we are supposed to protect. My bad, mom. Sorry. Queen Bee is another game that I played with my mom. And sometimes my mom let the game sit on idle just to listen to its music. A great co-op game though. And now to my favorite genre. Beat everyone up! Werewolf is a very cool game that I always play with just the first level as a kid and play something else after failing because I just want to see the awesome transformation sequence. And I guess you cannot blame me for that. It's cool. This game is the same as Guerrilla War, but with more focus on beating thugs with your bare fist. Not to mention the bosses in this game are freaking challenging and awesome at the same time. Renegade is what I thought high school would be like. That's why I can't wait to be a high schooler back then. Since in this game you can ride bikes while kicking the shit out of each other. Also, there's gender equality, which is nice. You are not a beat-em-up fan without mentioning this game. Gender equality, checked. Special moves, checked. One of my all-time favorites, checked. Although I love fighting games, I only play Tekken. But before discovering 3D games, this is my fighting game. If you love your WWE 2K Microtransaction Edition, here I'm busting wrestling moves while the crowd erupts from excitement. With amusing power-ups and definitely no extra charge. One of the very few games that I played with my dad. I clearly remember how salty and butthurt I was that I stopped talking to my dad for a whole week. So the next time we played, he let me win. Victory! I hope you enjoyed this small trip into memory lane. So what are your favorite games that define you as a gamer? Please let me know down in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching.